Champions, it's time for another character preview. This time it's going to be John Cena, Muscle, Atrophy, Infect. This is John Cena Zombie, and I do have the gear for him. First, the gear, what it does is that purple move deals 75% more damage. It's not gonna have any impact on this first moveset we're gonna have a look at because it doesn't use any of the purple moves. I do have a title on him, which has nothing unlocked, but it has the chance of giving him an extra turn, which is like pretty much as good as it gets. So, his training ability as a coach at 9,000, crossbreak gems do 25% more damage. Move that generate crossbreak gems will create one more crossbreak gem. Definitely saw me using plenty of time. Very useful coach. So the first move set is going to be the yellow 2 green green. It is the Crypt-born Stunner. 5 MP yellow move, deal 22.5k damage. Choose 2 rows to make into trap gems. If broken by your opponent, deal 0 damage and decrease opponent green MP by 9. If broken by you, deal 0 damage and gain 2 green MP. The Bite 7 MP green move, steal up to 66.8k health. And the Gorebuster 8 MP green move, deal 37k damage and make 6 random gems into yellow gems. Now, this is a moveset you can do starting at 4-star, by the way. Trainers for that, we're going to be using George Steele to start with more green. We're going to use Z-Rock right there to have 75% more from that health steal. And we're going to have Zed Balor so that we get another 10% from Steel Health move. That means the Bite is actually going to do 123.6k health instead. This is going to be a big source for our damage right there. And I'm throwing in NW Hogan just to help refilling either of those shall we need it. Let's do this. Could be using also... for the Gorebuster, could be using Ziggler, but I kind of want to steal health more than get more yellow because it only costs 5 in the first place, so just need one match. Alright, let's do this versus Goldberg first. Actually, let me just show you the bonus. I got 15% more health, gem do 15% more damage. Purple move deal 75% more damage, this won't matter. Bleed move do 15% more bleed damage. That won't matter. Take 10% less damage from all color move, that's standard. And the MLC bonus being 20% more health. All color moves start with 3 more. And match gives +2. On his side, he basically has 42.76% gem mitigation. So basically it takes half the damage from gems. Alright, let's do this. Right. Let's not heal ourselves right away. Okay. Take this. I'm gonna use it because I'm gonna refill my yellow shortly. There you go. That gave me back everything. This is gonna hurt. Put it here. Steal more health. Hopefully this is gonna connect in some of those. It did not. I'm gonna get it still so I can get those. Oh, well, we got an extra turn. That's just perfect. Okay. This is probably gonna hurt. Okay, that's a lot to get out of. I need 25k more. Is this gonna give it? Yeah. Okay. Let's get some health back. Let's make 2 more rows. So we're obviously going to get rid of his blast gem right here. And actually, let's get those. Because I got a 4 in a row here. And let's see if we can get some yellows. Connect somewhere in there. Oh, that ended our turn, but it did give us everything. He didn't have anything to blow up. There you go. Let's steal more health before he doesn't have any left. Put those 2 rows. We got traps pretty much everywhere. Let's make yellows. Nothing connected. And it's over. Did not have, like, I would have wished I had 1 extra turn so I could get, well, actually I wouldn't even get my health back because he was out of health anyway, so I couldn't steal it. Still did pretty good. That worked out pretty good. I like that. Let's see what else we can come up with. All right, let's have a look at something else. This one, and by the way, I forgot the previous one. We could have used instead of Zombie Rock, you could have used Shield Roman. Also gives a bonus for Health Steal, although he doesn't have a 9k bonus like Z-Rock does. Could have used both of them and not use an MP Trainer since there's perks right now. Or could have used Enzo. Like if there wasn't any perk, I probably would have used Enzo instead. Not Enzo, Akam instead. Or I believe it's Shamrock that gives yellow too. Could have used that. But yeah, I'd rather go with Steel since there was perks on because they both start ready and then you get the yellow soon enough. Alright, so this move set is pretty much the other 3 moves. This can be done starting at 3-star. It is the purple, yellow 1. It is the Attitude Maladjustment, 10 MP purple move. Finisher deals 63.9k damage and chooses 6x1 area to destroy. The Bloody Knuckle Shuffle, 9 MP purple move, deal 40.1k damage and force your opponent to skip their turn for 2 turns. And the Comma Bomb, 5 MP yellow move, choose 2 column to make into trap gems. If broken by your opponent, deal 0 damage and decrease opponent purple MP by 9. If broken by you, deal 0 damage and gain 1 purple MP. So the other one gives you 2 green MP. This one gives you 1 purple MP. Not as great, but we'll still take it. I'm guessing they didn't want to make it too OP at 2 since it would be too easy to reload the stun, so that's probably why it's 1 as opposed to the green one. That's my guess. We'll see. Now, this being using 2 purple moves and not really anything that can be modified in there, I went with Big Show to start to give 45% more damage from those purple moves. We do have the gear that already boosts the move damage as well. And I put in Xavier Woods. Again, you could start with a Cam or with Shamrock, but I rather go with Woods to get this going because this is going to be fat. Like, I'm going to start with 4 already with the current perks, and it costs 5. I'm gonna have it turn 2 either way. May as well help with the purple instead. I do have Sean and Rikishi here. Could have used Hollywood Hogan. Kind of overkill. Don't really have much else to put there, so may as well use those 2 guys instead. Right, let's do this. We're going to go versus NWO Ted. The reason for that is that he is a double purple user. I didn't go against a double green user on my first one, but you saw it went versus a guy that doesn't have any purple, any green. Would have been a hell of a lot easier if it was against someone that used green. Just didn't want to show it like that. But we're going to go versus someone that does use the purple this time, being Teddy. Okay, so no purple. Let's get our yellow here. Would have been better if I had a purple match. Right. Let's stun him. Let's put this one. And, well, let's put this one too. Refilled or stun. Let's use it again. I'm gonna choose a 6x1 area to destroy. You can area that as well. This here has purple and yellow. Now he's still stunned. Okay. This to get yellow, purple. Stun him again. I will get 2 yellows right here, plus 4 traps. Still stunned. Let's get 2 purple this way. And should be over with this. Alright, let's have a look at something else. This worked out pretty damn good. Alright, 5-star move set, which is going to be very similar to what we just did. This time it's going to be the purple 3, purple 2, and yellow 1. So the Hellhound is the 5-star move. It is an 8 MP purple move, deal 26.1k damage, and deal 22.1k bleed damage to your opponent for 3 turns. The Bloody Knuckle Shuffle, 9 MP purple move, deal 40.1k damage and force your opponent to skip their turn for 2 turns. And the Comma Bomb, 5 MP yellow move, choose 2 column to make into trap gems. If broken by your opponent, deal 0 damage and decrease the opponent purple MP by 9. If broken by you, deal 0 damage and gain 1 purple MP. I'm actually not even sure this is going to work because I don't think I ever tried stun with a bleed. Because I would think that it probably prevents the bleed from happening if he's stunned. Or I don't know if it, like, if it gets to his turn, he gets the bleed damage and is stunned and it goes back to me. We're going to see, we're going to find out, I'm not sure. Otherwise, I'm going to stack the shit out of those, and the moment I get a pin, they're all going to go together. And the trainers and coach, we're going to use Woods again to have that purple ASAP. We're going to use Set Shield to increase that bleed damage. We're going to have also Carry to increase the bleed. Neither Set or Carry are maxed for me, so it's not the optimal bleed, but it's still a good amount. And Andrew Hogan to help fill both. Let's do this. We're going to keep going versus Ted. And we do still have the gear that increase our purple move damage. Well, the gear won't affect the bleed damage though, just the move damage itself. Alright, so we are gonna get the bleed out right away. We got 1 stack of the bleed there. Let's stun him. One there and 1 there. Pretty sure I'm not gonna get my extra turn there. Would have bet on that. So he's gonna get the other 2 stacks. Oh, actually just add time for 1. Still stunned. We're gonna get those purple here. Still stunned. Let's put bleed. Done. This will give us 4 purple right there. And refill the yellow. And we got a pin, which means he's gonna get the bleed damage in it. And there was a stack left. I don't think he got any of the bleed damage there being stunned. But he gets it every time I pin him. Okay, let's get those. Alright, let's put another bleed. We got an extra turn as well, that proc right there. Another stack of bleed. More stun. Get some yellow and purple. Perfect. I'll put it there even though it overrides 2 that are already there, because I'm gonna get those purples here. Those yellows, I mean. That will give me purple. Also gonna cause a pin, which means he's gonna get some of those bleeds. And since there was 3 stacks of them, if not more, that finished him. That worked really well. Now I don't think the bleed did anything when he skipped this turn, but that basically made me stack the hell out of them for when I did get the pins, because you're bound to get pins anyway. So that worked out pretty damn well. It's not huge bleeds, but I mean, when you start having 2 and 3 of them, it kind of adds up. Alright, so that's pretty much it for Cena Zombie. You could do some variation of some of those. Obviously, you can vary some of the trainers. So as far as the moves go, that is pretty much it. The this one here is a filler that doesn't exist. That's why it's a generic move. Doesn't do anything. Some of those 5-star have a generic 7th move, or is it 8th move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's a generic 8th move that doesn't do anything because it's just placeholder for 6 stars eventually. So thanks for watching, guys. If you're not already a sub, make sure to do so to be kept aware when I post new stuff. Have any questions, ask them. And if you like the video, leave a like and share. See you guys. Ciao.